and all, because we have seen in the chapter from 10 onwards we recited yesterday, as we entered the Ravana, because he has seen the Ravana's palace and he was just been hypnotized by the size and shape of it and the way it has been beautified and all. As he entered, because when he went, because he could see, it is just been, as he finally entered into the the various, these personal chambers of Ravana, where he is
Right.
residing himself. He was so
Yeah.
enamored, he just couldn't believe, he has entered a place, anywhere else earlier and all. It is all full of gems and, all those things and all the were immaculately furnished. And his bed was made of crystal and it has got an immaculate canopy and all. He saw everything and all. He had, because whole lot of the whatever who could be called beauties in those time, all of them were available at his end. But as he was seeing, suddenly he found a dazzling figure, because she was alone, in the bed, and she was, in fact, she had such a regal look, and she was from, I think,
Okay.
from one of the finest families, and she can't be anyone else, and she was having his moon, because she was dazzling, amongst like, all the like a moon in amongst the stars, and finally she could make out she is Mandodari. Initially, he thought she could be Sita, and he chided himself. How could
Yeah.
she be
Like.
Sita? Sita, because he has heard Sita, but he has not seen Sita. Because such a
Even
regal entity, personified, he thought she is Sita, and of course he mistook. And subsequently, because he went through the entire the palace, he saw everything and all. But he was
actually
again,
there are
because feeling disappointed,
now.
disenchanted, because he couldn't see he couldn't finally achieve the purpose, the mission for which he has come. So then he was, as he was coming out, he came out of the palace and he was seeing, because coming out and he saw all the entire, the people who are there, because the gay abandoned, it was a night. And so everyone was gay abandoned. They are in their own world. They're full of drinks and meat eating and all always going on. Whereas some people, were of course, when the people of good conduct were also there. They were also there and all. Finally, he was wondering what to do, where to see, and he said, I am going to see every groves, every garden, every galleries where she could be found and all. That is the main purpose for which I have come. If I am feeling so disappointed, how could be the disappointment of Rama, who was the incident happened, because that about couple of months before, it is a single day. Ravan, Hanuman has entered Lanka. This is the one single day. That night, he is spending. He is trying to find where it is, because the entire Sundarkandam covers one day and one night. In that, all these things have happened. So then, finally, he stumbles upon, I think, one garden, which comes, and by the side, there is a beautiful river flowing. And as he was feeling, because if finally I have to go disappointed, because finally I will have to face death, in the hands of Sugriva, because he's not going to leave me. He has given me a mission. If I have not achieved, I will have to be put to death, and I will prepare for that, because I am really not fit for the job. He was thinking all those things. Suddenly, a ray of hope came. This is where it happened. It all in all our life it happens, when all the doors are closed, nothing is there, nothing is visible, because you couldn't achieve, but you've got all other things, which can admire, wealth and all the dazzle jagat, jagrati the jagat, it gives you everything and all, but you couldn't achieve what you want. So at that point of time he got the ray of hope. I think it is, because when I have stumbled upon all these, because amorous activities in the nocturnal time, but my mind was pure and my intention was pure. And because I had, because the same the ecstatic, sense of satisfaction in my mind, I have been doing my job to the perfect, and I am not giving up. I will be excelling everything in that. That is what he said. He concluded, despite that, he didn't have any means, he didn't have even any iota of hope to find Sita at that point of time. So as he was trying to find, finally when he saw that beautiful river, and because he saw the tall trees, and he saw everything, all types of birds and bees, everything, because they were all there. They are supposed to be there. They are all there in that garden, but there are no fruits and flowers. He could say, because how a birds and bees can flock a garden where without fruits and flowers? That means, it is a sort of psychological, the connotation that, you don't go only of transactional, because you go to a place, finally you find the bliss, you are not looking for something, what you will be offered, what you will be gaining. But bees and birds were coming there, because then you found it must be some place, because there is something, something is going to happen and all. So when he saw the river, he found, because then there is a big debate going on amongst a lot of commentators. Sita must be certainly be coming for during her oblations, because she will not give up. And in those days, even the ladies were about to do the oblation, what we call the Sandhya Vandanam or whatever called. Apart from that, they also do the oblations. Even they were also doing in the Kreta Yuga, the Treta Yuga, they were not doing it, and there is also scriptural evidences are there. Because the commentators code, it was there. In fact, even in our Apastamba Stutram, because when we do a lot of the Pitrakaryam and all, we all feel it's only the male member has to do it. But of course, if you go through that, they say there is every right for the female member also to do. In fact, nowadays, you find even the former Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh passed away. You might have noticed it is his daughter who did everything and all. Likewise, a lot of people, even in the north, they are doing it. And if you go to north, anyone, irrespective of the fact, because they are the family ladies or otherwise and all, they will all be offering argyam in the morning when they take bath in the river. Because whereas, you might not find the ladies doing it in south. But as per the scriptures, it is all validated. It is sort of required to be done, and because you are giving the argya for your own soul, and there is no differentiation between the gender. There is no purusha in the sense it is whatever the final power who is giving the life-giving forces in you. It is the same in the ladies also. So in fact, you will find in Karnataka, because a lot of the ladies of Lingayat sect, because who are following Basava, they also have that, because they will find them, because Janua, they are wearing it, and because they are also having Linga in that. Because that was there, over a period of time, it has all gone off, because that is what they say. So she will be coming for that. He is anticipating that, but she was fully protected by, because all sort of odd-looking, repulsive, because Rakshasas and all. But he found a couple of them, because they were also sort of quite sensitive to the needs of Sita. Sita was, of course, he has not seen. So what to do? There is one Shamshupa tree, is there? One Shamshupa tree, Chinshupa tree. That's what we call in Sanskrit. The Chinshupa tree is the tree. It is still there in Sri Lanka. When you go to the Ramayana, that because the tour they take it, the tree is still there, and there is a big sort of a Sita's footprint is there. It's a giant footprint is there, and that under that tree only she was there and all. Because it is called Ashoka, because you will not get any sort of a sorrow there. Shokasya Nasam Ashokam. That's why, because that Vanam was kept Ashoka. In fact, Ravana purposely kept her so that she will not get any sorrow. She will, of course, she will be in blissful mind. Perhaps, he will be able to sort of find a way out, to get her, because attention and all. That's what he was thinking. But he didn't know, the the of who she is, because in that mantra it says, it is in the Sarga when we have recited, it says she is not an ordinary lady, because when he finds, disappointed whether he will be able to see her, and because when entire the ray of hope, before it come to him, he praised. This is what the 13th Sarga we recited, the 49th sloka. Namostu Ramaya cha Lakshmanaya cha Devye cha Tasai Janakatmajaya. Because this is in the Mangalacharanam also it's coming. It is the Madhya Mangalacharanam recited by Hanuman. When he found all the doors are closed, he didn't find any way. Namostu Rudrendra Yamanilebhyo, Namostu Chandragni Marutganebhya. Because this one, he prays to everyone, and he says, because Rama is the one who is giving power to all, because the power, the ultimate power Brahman is giving. He knows Rama could be the Parabrahman. He should be the Parabrahman. Otherwise, he has not seen with such a sort of a vibration, valor, and such a handsomeness. And so Sita must also be, I think, she must be of a matching sort of a. She should be matching like Sri Lakshmi. Otherwise, how could he be there and all? He was having all those things at that point of time. He praised that. As he comes into that, and he gets into Ashokavanam, then he hides himself amongst the foliage, tries to find. And as he was getting, there is a beautiful, because the smell that is hovering over the entire Ashokavanam, he said, because this must be a sort of a celestial garden. Otherwise, he could not have kept it. But as he was telling, suddenly he find a dazzling effect. Something, because like as if, you see one of the magnificent temple for the first time on Himalayas, when the sun rises, he sees, something, is taken off, such a dazzle he has not seen in his life. This is then, he could see that could be Sita. And he is able to see only the profile, not even her full, because the image and Sita of Sita. Then he says she could be, nothing but Sita. She has got such a wonderful, because the profile, and she's having such a magnificent vibration as she is coming about. Such a dazzle, he has not resplendence, he has not seen anywhere and all. So finally, this could be the thing that he was, as he was trying to tell, because this is what, then he feels, because this is the case, because such a, why this has happened to her, why she should be in this sorrowful state. If I am feeling so much sort of, perturbed, by her status, how Rama would feel, you think, as a human being. Because this is where exactly, because the philosophical inclination come, because Sita is like a soul, Rama is like a Parabrahma, Paramatma. When the soul is, seeking the Paramatma, because then actually the Paramatma also seeks the soul. When Rama comes and, because he finally gets the Sita out, in the sense, once you are having a devotion when you get the Nitidhyasana, the finest stage, when you get it, this Paramatma himself comes and he says, that is why Ananyan Chintayanto Mam Yagna Paryupasate Tesham Nityabhiktanam Yogakshemam Ami. He is always keeping your welfare in mind wherever you are there. That is the intonation it is called. It is called philosophical intonation. This is what we have recited up to chapter 17. We will be seeing from 18 onwards. We will also be seeing the gist later. And with this, I will conclude. So that with this, we have got the by and large up to 17th chapter. We have recited and we have also seen the gist. 18th onwards, it will take us into a different spell of philosophy and all. We will also be seeing all the great masters, Acharya Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, and Madhvacharya, and all the, because Govindaraji, what we say, Bhushana, and there is one Tilaka is there. So many people have given the commentary. We will all see all the beautiful things in the forthcoming. Thank you very much. Today we will conclude with this. Swasti Prabda Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Sad Gobram Nebios Mumastaniskim Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu काले वर्षद पर्यन्ति पृथिवी सत्यशालिनी तेषो यं शुभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः लाभस्तेषां जयस्तेषां कुलस्तेषां पराजयः येषां इति वरिष्यामो हृदयस्थो जनार्दनः रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सर्वभौमाय मङ्गलं कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा अनुष्कृते स्वभावात् करोमि यत्तत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि. Thank you. We'll meet again next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thank you. See you next. All the best,
Next week
Shankar.
I'll be
I will be in
traveling.
touch with you. And anyway,
Next week I'll be
YouTube, you
traveling.
can always. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
thank
will. I
you.
will take it. Next week I will be traveling, sir. So I will. I will take. See on after that I will join.
Sure.
After
Absolutely.
next week.
All the best. All the
Bye.
best. Be in touch
Bye,
at least.
sir. Bye. Yeah, we will be. We will be in touch. Bye.
Take care. Have a
Bye.
safe travel, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Prabhada.
you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Prabhupada. Bye.
Thank you, sir.